What do we want?
Good job.
When do we want them?
Now.
What do we want?
Good job.
When do we want them?
Now.
What do we want?
Good job.
When do we want them?
Now.
On Friday, May 7th, Ithacans gathered outside Bank of America on the Commons for the Make Wall Street Pay Up rally, an event that featured community organizers as well as ordinary citizens who were deeply upset with the current financial crisis ailing the nation. Workers' rights activist Pete Myers led the rally, representing the Tompkins County Workers Center, along with Tom Sealing, who was there to represent the Mid-State Central Labor Council.
It's time for us to stand up and say this country belongs to all of us. This country doesn't just belong to the wealthy people, it belongs to everyday people like you and me.
The rally was held outside Bank of America to send the message that local citizens are tired of the corruption of big corporate banks.
We need to regulate companies like BP and Halliburton and Bechtel and Goldman Sachs and the Bank of America. We can't trust them to do the right thing. That's insanity. We know how this system works, and we need our regulations and our public sector and our unions, and that's the way we're going to take this country back.
I'll tell you what I think has been wild and reckless. That's been the behavior of the Wall Street banksters that acted with breathtaking irresponsibility and greed.
Democracy and the things that we love the most are in serious jeopardy. That the corporations and the people with money are the ones who have, and the rest of us have not. Well, I am not going to sit by and watch that happen. I plan on being part of this, and I hope you are too. We need to work together to make some changes here. We need to take back our country.
The people made cries for government regulation and taxes on the wealthy.
The people in the union movement that are saying tax the banks, tax the bonuses, they are dead right on this. And it won't cause the economy to get worse, it'll cause the economy to get better.
Amen. And New York State could ask our Congress for a constitutional amendment to limit the power of corporations so that corporations will not have the ability to buy Congress, the presidency, and ultimately the judiciary. Thank you.
Our president, although a lot of us had great hopes that he would do these things, is not going to do it unless we force him to. We have got to organize people. We have got to fight.
These cuts destroy New York's future. They strangle our children's education rather than invest in it.
Let's not kid ourselves. Let's not buy any of that line about public workers being the ones that ought to pay the price for this mess.
Ultimately, Ithacans are in line with the rest of the nation, calling for more government regulation, more taxes on the wealthy, and better paying jobs.
What do we want? When do we want them? What do we want? When do we want them?